you never know. That broken toaster could go up in smoke any second now.
Oh, Helen, why are you wearing those?
These? Why, they're my favorite. After all, you did give them to me for our anniversary last year.
I haven't given you an anniversary gift in 3 years. Those are from your Halloween costume, and they aren't even real pearls.
Now, Dave, what did I say about all your teasing? You're going to hurt someone's feelings. And that someone may very well be me.
All right, dear, whatever you want. After all, who am I to say whether you can wear fake pearls or not?
Oh, come on, dear. I just think it's a little
Oh,
rude.
is that lemon pledge?
What, dear?
That, what you're cleaning with.
This? Yes, it's the lemon pledge. What else would I use?
Oh, you know I hate lemon pledge, and yet you still use it. And you say I never listen.
What's that, sweetie?
Oh, never mind.
Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dad.
Good morning, son.
Mom, what's for breakfast?
Bread.
It's on the counter, sweetie.
Thanks, Mom.
Do you need any help, Sammy kids?
No thanks, Mom. I've got it.
Oh, Dave, look at our big boy. Isn't he just... Is all that bread for you?
No, it's for my friends.
Friends?
Oh, you know kids at his age, making up imaginary playmates.
Mom, is the toaster fixed yet?
Not yet, dear. Oh, come on, Dave. You must have had imaginary friends when you were young.
No, but sometimes, Helen, I wish I had an imaginary wife.
You're so silly, Dave. Goodness, sometimes you split my side.
And sometimes I'd like to split your head. Oh, Helen, what are you doing now?
Just getting some water.
What, Helen?
This plant's been looking a bit dry lately.
Helen, that plant
This
is...
plant's going to die unless it gets a bit more sun. I'll just move it up. Tick to the left. There, that's much better. Don't you think so, Dave?
Oh, Helen, that plant...
Good morning, Cassie. So, Minnie told me the other day her Sarah got into medical school. Isn't that nice? She's worked so hard. She really does deserve this. So, Minnie's going to have a party for her. You know what? Congratulations / going away party. I told her we'd go. How could I possibly say no?
Medical school?
Medical school, one of the best in the area, too.
Medical school?
Something wrong with that?
Oh, no, nothing. Except for the fact that you seem to care more about Minnie's daughter than your own. I mean, look at her, just sitting there. Is she going to medical school?
Why on earth would she go to medical school? You know very well Cassie's still deciding on a career. It's a tough choice for a girl her age.
Fine. You're right, I guess. But I think she'd have an easier time deciding if she wasn't always hanging around that punk boyfriend of hers.
But he's such a nice boy.
That Nate is no good for our daughter. He has changed her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here. I do have ears, you know, and he's not just a boy, he's my boyfriend, and his name is Nick.
Oh, Cassie, your father and I were just discussing.
Just discussing how you want me to live my life. But you don't really care about my future, do you? I think I'm the only one in this family who knows what's going on here. We're all losing it. No, not we, just you. And you're bringing down my little brother with you. But I'm not going to let that happen. I'm never going to let him be like you. Not in a million years! Shut up! He just has to know he has some family to depend on.
Oh, Cassie, I'm not really sure what that outburst was all about, but I'm so glad you feel that way. Family is so important. We really do love you, dear.
Not you. Why should I care about you? I'm talking about me, the only family he has left.
We're his family too, dear.
Ugh!
Cassie!
I told you that golf thing was a bad idea.
It's not an idea, it's a lifestyle choice.
Same thing!
It's not at all, they're
Don't tell me you weren't thinking the same thing.
Well, Sammy! Sammy, you better go get dressed. You can't stay in your jammies all day. Off you go. Shoot, shoot.
What?
Shouldn't you be getting dressed as well?
I would, but I just don't feel like it right now.
Oh, well, perhaps you can fix the toaster you neglected.
I can't. I have to get dressed.
I'll get it. Who is it? It's Minnie, dear. How can I help you, Minnie, dear?
Could I borrow some sugar?
Sugar, but Minnie, you only borrowed some yesterday.
Oh, did I say sugar? I meant eggs. Yes, eggs, you see. I'm baking cupcakes for Sarah's party. I did tell you about that, didn't I?
Several times, Minnie.
Oh, yes, I did, didn't I? Well, I don't mean to brag, but I just can't help it. I mean, getting into medical school is quite the accomplishment. I couldn't be more proud of my Sarah. Oh, and you must have heard that Mrs. Hismount is coming. You know Mrs. Hismount, the chair of the city council.
Yes, Minnie, I know who Mrs. Hismount is. Now, how would I get you that milk, was it?
Milk, please and thank you if you don't mind.
Although I thought you wanted eggs, or was it sugar?
Well, if you're offering, I'll take all 4. 3. Well, since I'm here, how about we have a nice cup of tea?
Minnie? Sugar and milk in yours?
Oh, just black if you don't mind. I find milk and sugar quite taxing on my figure, if you know what I mean.
I thought you said you wanted tea, Minnie.
Well, it just looks a little hot. I'll just wait till it cools down.
Oh, you're right.
So you are coming tonight, aren't you, to Sarah's party?
Yes, Dave and I are going, and, well, it's a bit too late for Sammy, but Cassie will be there, and Nick.
Nick?
Cassie's boyfriend. Have you met Nick?
Well, not formally, but I have seen him, and I find him a little inconsiderate.
Why is that, Minnie?
Well, for instance, just the other day I saw him outside your house, and being the friendly neighbor that I am, I gave him a wave. And to my surprise and utter shock, he didn't wave back.
Well, perhaps he didn't see you, Minnie.
Well, perhaps. I just hope you make the right decision about who to bring to Sarah's party tonight. Now, where is that handsome husband of yours?
Oh, he's off somewhere, fixing himself up. I'm sure he'll be here any moment now.
Well, I sure hope he does a better job fixing himself up than he does your appliances.
I said I would fix that toaster. I just don't feel like it right now.
Oh, Minnie, what were we talking about?
Your husband.
My husband.
Fixing himself up, and I see he's done quite a good job, if I may be so bold.
When aren't you, Minnie?
Oh, Helen, you are
I'm cardboard cutout.
Dave, be polite to our guest.
Oh, that's all right, Helen. I don't mind him being mean to me. He can treat me however he likes.
Well, I think you should make it a habit to be nice to all our guests.
Well, I can think of a few other habits you should make.
I don't appreciate your tone, Minnie.
Oh, tone, I don't know what you mean.
The tone you always use when talking about my husband.
Can I just say...
Be quiet,
Oh,
dear.
Helen, my dear, you must be hearing things.
Oh, am I? You don't... I see the way you look at him.
How I look at him. I look at him with my eyes, the same way I look at everyone else.
Now, Helen, I would like to
Not
say...
now, Dave. You don't think I noticed you coming in here with your too tight suits and
We are not having an affair.
Well, we could be.
Oh, Helen! She's right, Helen. We could be. I just don't feel like it right now.
Well, frankly, I'm shocked. I'm glad I found out in time so I could nip this in the bud. There's the door. Oh, Cassie, could you please get the door, dear?
All right, Mom.
Who was at the door, Cassie?
Sarah.
Why didn't you let her in?
Mom.
Oh, that's all right, Helen. I only meant to stay a few minutes. I've got lots to do. Party. All right, Minnie, I'll see you later.
So, what did you want this time?
Oh, she was just
She was
trying.
trying to rub that stupid party in your face again.
Oh, Cassie, don't be like that. Now she's very proud of Sarah. She came over to borrow some milk or sugar to make cupcakes for Sarah. I guess she forgot it. I'll have to bring it over to her later.
So, has Nick called yet?
There's nobody to know how to use a phone.
Dad, you know it's Nick. I tell you that every day.
He hasn't called yet. Why? Was he supposed to?
Well, we were going to do something before we went to this stupid party.
Oh, I don't think Minnie's too keen on that.
Why?
She just doesn't know him like we do, dear.
What do you mean? What has she been saying about him?
She just thinks he's a little inconsiderate.
What? She hasn't even met him yet. How was Nick inconsiderate?
He didn't wave.
Mom, what does that even mean?
Miscreant!
Dad!
What? I needed a 9-letter word beginning with M for delinquent. Miscreant.
Minnie has no right to say that about my boyfriend. She doesn't even know him at all. Nick is not inconsiderate.
He's a lot worse than that.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I said. He's a lot worse than that.
How?
Oh, ever since you started seeing that boy, you have changed. You started dressing funny and listening to the most horrible music, and for all I know, you're up there in that room of yours practicing strange rituals, lighting candles and burning incense and sacrificing small animals. Oh, and I don't even want to know what goes on in the back of that truck of his. No doubt some form of sexual deviance. Oh, frankly, I'm surprised you two haven't been arrested yet. Inconsiderate, I wish he was only inconsiderate.
I can't believe this. You know what? You're right. You're exactly right. Nick and I have nothing better to do than play with pentagrams and drink the blood of small animals.
Well, I don't want him coming to this party. I am in complete agreement with Minnie.
Dave!
If Nick doesn't go, then I don't go.
Cassie!
What, Mom?
You have to go. What will people think?
Well, apparently they think I'm a vampire, so what does it matter anyways?
I'm sure they don't, honey.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Now look what you've done.
Me? This is all that Nigel's fault.
It's Nick. This has nothing to do with Nick. It has to do with your parenting.
Oh, you're one to talk. Always twirling around the house and looking like a cupcake.
At least I made some effort to look nice for you. It'd be nice if you put in some effort, Mr. Mismatched Socks.
Oh! I could have put on matching socks. I just didn't feel like it.
How did that even happen? I ironed and folded them for you, but then you go and rummage through your drawer after I've organized them by color and knit.
So what are you even talking about? I'll damn well rummage through my sock drawer if I damn well please.
I'm offended, Dave. I'm really offended.
Congratulations.
Maybe you and Minnie are having an affair.
And maybe we are.
Oh, well, I'm shocked, Dave. And I'm sad. I'm really very sad to think, even if you were joking.
And what if I wasn't? I could do it, Helen, I could.
What's stopping you then?
I'm stuck on you.
Don't get poetic on me, David.
I mean it, Helen, look, we're really stuck.
Dave, what are you doing?
We seem to be attached by this piece of thread. I'll just pull it off and then we can
No, you'll unravel your sweater and ruin it. I'll go go get my sewing kit and fix it properly.
But no, you can't go that way. We're attached.
How did this much come unraveled? This is all your fault.
My fault? Oh, it doesn't even come from my sweater, and it's attached to you too.
Well, then where does it come from, Mr. Smarty Pants?
It seems to come from over here. But, Helen, you have to come with me. We're attached, and I'm not happy about it.
Dave, we've been attached for 18 years, and you've never complained once.
I complain every day. Hold this.
Why do I have to hold this?
Because I can't follow it with my hands full.
I don't appreciate your tone, Dave.
Oh, don't just keep up.
I am keeping it off the ground.
Don't wrap it in a ball.
Stop telling me what to do.
Oh, there's a whole bunch more back here. Look at all this.
But Dave, this one just keeps going. Dave!
Just ignore them, Helen. They'll go away.
Who is it?
It's Minnie, dear.
It's Minnie.
I heard.
She can't see all this.
What are we supposed to do?
Hide it. Just a minute.
I just came by, well, because I left the eggs here. I was also wondering if you have an egg substitute, you know, with the same name as vegan, like many of the politicians now, you know. Becoming done with the PETA and other such organizations. I think they're leading by example of that fabulous. Oh, and Sarah's here with me. She just had to come so happy when she was wearing to the party.
Come on in.
Thank you. Now where was Ooh, don't you two look cozy? Did I miss something?
Yes. No.
Well, I can come back if I'm interrupting something.
Oh, no, Minnie. We were just having a little chat.
Well, I just came by because Sarah wanted to... Sarah? Just 1 second, Helen. I'll go find her. Oh, and if you could just both not mention her. You know what we spoke of earlier. Thanks, dears.
What was that about?
Oh, you know, Sarah, she's special.
And sometimes I forget, you know, with all this talk of her going to medical school.
Don't you look just
Flat.
lovely? Don't you look just lovely today? Sarah, don't say such things to Helen. Oh, I didn't hear. What did she say?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, I don't mind, Minnie. You can tell me.
Well, she said that your dress makes you look like a cupcake.
Oh, I know. And what is so funny?
Nothing.
Dave, why don't you go get Cassie and Sam? We'll have a nice little visit with Minnie and Sarah.
Cassie, Sam, can you come in here?
Dave, I told you to go and get... Oh! Oh, Sarah, are you excited for your party?
Mom, can she even be excited? I mean, she's made of
The
cardboard.
card! Cassie, now you've spoiled it all. We got Sarah a little card with a nurse on it and everything.
Oh, how cute! Just the other day, Sarah was telling me how she wished people still wore the old nurses' uniforms. I mean, nowadays, they just look like pajamas. Not very flattering for a girl with a figure like Sarah's, is it? Can anything be flattering to her? I mean, she's kind of flat.
Justin!
Cassie, that is a terrible thing to say. Sarah says she isn't speaking with you anymore. Oh, how will I ever manage without her?
Cassie!
What? It's not like she's ever spoken to me before. Stop that! Mom,
Cassie, what has gotten into you?
I'm sorry. I'm just a little tired, is all.
Sarah could babysit Sam sometime. Would you like that, Sammy?
I'd love it.
Oh, for crying out loud, she can't babysit him. She isn't even real, Mom.
Cassie, stop.
No, I won't. We're all sitting around here talking to this stupid piece of cardboard.
Well, that ended on a flat note.
Dave, now is not the time. Cassie, that was awful. Just awful. So don't when you will spread this around. People will think I'm a bad mother. I'm not a bad mother.
Oh, wait, Helen, you can't. Oh, Helen.
Cassie, why'd you hit Sarah?
You really like her, don't you?
She makes me laugh. I like that. Cassie, can we play a game? You never play with me anymore.
Sure. What do you want to do?
Maybe something with this? I like this. It's really fun. There's lots of different things you can do with it.
No, Sammy, this stuff isn't fun.
But then, why else would it be here?
Well, you'll understand someday.
People always say that. No one tells me anything. Well, except the guys. But even they keep stuff from me.
Oh, them. Well, I don't think they should be telling you anything.
Well, I wish someone would.
Look, Sammy, we're only trying to protect you. Well, I am anyways, so that's why I don't want you to pay too much attention to this stuff or those guys.
But why? Why shouldn't I play with the string? Why shouldn't I listen to my friends? Why are you acting so weird?
Sammy,
Cassie, it's Nick on the phone for you. So, what were you two talking about?
Stuff.
What kind of stuff?
I don't know. Stuff.
Stuff, Helen, stuff. What more do you want from him? He says they were talking about stuff. Kids talking about stuff. Let it be.
You're so good with kids. What do you want to be? I can't wait to see you got grandchildren.
Oh, who's having grandchildren?
Why, we will someday.
And who's having the grandkids?
Cassie and Nick.
Not if I can help it.
What's the matter with that? Nicholas is probably the best thing that's ever happened to Cassie. She's been so gloomy lately, but just now, when he called, she smiled for the first time in so long. It really does warm my heart.
Ellen, I don't think you've been paying attention. Why do you think she's acting so strangely in the first place? It's all that Norbert's fault.
It's Nick.
You've seen him tearing around in that truck of his, dragging Cassie along with him?
He bought that truck with his own money. He got a part-time job and saved up. It's good someone his age shows the value of the dollar.
He pumped gas, Ellen.
A job is a job, Dave. I don't see anyone paying you to be a professional crossword solver. Sammy! Oh, Sammy! Oh, you need to go and brush your teeth. Now! I thought you said if I ignored them, they'd go away.
Well, you didn't ignore them hard enough.
I've got an idea. If we can't see them, they can't see us.
Ellen, that is absurd.
Just do it.
But Helen, this is, Helen, this is
It's
ridiculous.
working.
But we can't live like this, we'll die.
what are you two doing?
Who is that?
And you say I'm a sexual deviant.
Cassie, what did Nick want?
He's coming over now so we can do something before the party.
Oh, I don't want him coming to the party. He's a bad influence, and frankly, I just don't like him.
Dave, don't say that about the young man who will one day be the father of our grandchildren.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nobody said anything about grandchildren.
I don't one who's rushing you into anything.
Dad, he's not. I don't even want kids. What, Mom? What's wrong with not wanting kids?
I'm sure you'll feel differently when you're older.
No, I don't want kids. I mean, I like kids when they're old enough to have intelligent conversations with, but before that, they're just little blobs of tears and poop. Not something I want.
Well, what does Nicholas want?
He agrees with me, and he supports my decision, our decision.
Well, maybe that Richard isn't as dumb as I thought he was.
Dad, it's... Richard? Dad, who's Richard? Look, he's coming over now, so just try to be nice, okay?
Well, I could, but I
Let
just...
me guess. You just don't feel like it right now. That's Nick now.
What did I tell you? Tearing around in that truck. There's probably a slew of maimed pedestrians in his way.
Dave, try to be nice to Nicholas. He really is a sweet boy, even if he isn't giving me grandbabies. Oh, that's more like it. Oh, Nicholas, it's so good to see you.
Hi.
Nate.
Nick!
Whatever.
Won't you sit down, Nicholas? I'm so glad you'll be joining us for the party. Are you excited?
Yep.
So, Cassie tells us you're not interested in having children.
Nope.
Well, perhaps when you're older, you'll change your mind.
Maybe.
Mom?
Cassie, why don't you go see what Sammy's up to?
Mom, I'm not...
Cassie, listen to your mother.
Dad?
Did you hear what Nicholas said? He said maybe, I'm making some grandkids yet. Oh, Nicholas, you are a nice boy.
Thanks.
Yes, well, that's all well and good, but I don't want you brushing my daughter into anything. You got that?
Yep.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Oh, Dave, be nice. Don't worry, he's just kidding. He really does know what a sweet boy you are.
Well, while I've got you alone, Rick, I would like to know what exactly are your intentions with my daughter.
Date her.
Just date her? You, a strapping young teenage boy, only wants to date her?
Dave.
Let him answer, Helen. Oh, come off it, I was young once. I know what boys your age are like, and I know they only want one thing.
Dave.
Helen, please. All right, Jack, I know you put on this goody-goody act, but I know exactly what you're playing at.
Dave.
I bet money on the fact that you two have already...
Dave!
Helen, please. All right, George, I'll ask you this once, and I will never mention it again unless you give me cause to. You got that? Do you use protection?
No.
No?
Yes.
No, I'm not doing anything today. We're just having a chat.
Jack, you're terrorizing the poor boy. Look at him. He's as pale as a ghost. Cassie,
Nick?
wanna...
Let's go for a little drive.
Oh, Dave, don't sulk.
I'm not sulking.
Yes, you are. Your face all scrunched up like this. You better lose that face before tonight. I don't want everyone thinking I'm married to a sapper puss.
Is there any other kids at the party?
Oh, Sammy, honey, I forgot to tell you. This is a grown-up party. You have to stay home.
Oh.
But don't you worry. Your father called a babysitter, and I'm sure you'll have lots of fun.
Helen, I thought you called the sitter.
I thought I asked you to do it.
Well, I would have, but I just didn't...
Would you shut up with that? Oh, Sammy, don't you worry. We'll find you a sitter. Oh, maybe Sarah could babysit you. Do you like that?
Helen, the party is for Sarah. I think she'll want to be there.
I guess you're right, Dave, but still need a sitter.
Well, who are we going to find on such short notice?
Dave, we can't.
But Helen, he does play.
Yeah, he does, and I suppose they look responsible enough.
How are you going to play him? I have an idea. Sammy, sociable and grown up lately, so we think you'll be just fine staying here by yourself.
If you need us, we'll be right next door.
And I'm sure you'll be just fine. And if not, well,
Dad, what are you doing?
nothing.
I'm so proud of my little Sammy. He's getting home all on his own.
Hurry up! We have to move quickly. Any minute, Mom's gonna notice we're gone.
Chill.
You're right. I just have to get out of here. They can't ruin our plans. Wait here, I packed some stuff and we'll get the rest later.
Okay.
Don't even ask me to explain, but with us leaving, I never have to deal with them ever again. Sammy!
I know, cool, eh?
This is not cool. I can't just leave him here with them. He'll end up thinking this is normal.
Bring it.
Oh, Nick, I love you. You're the best.
Yeah.
Sammy, you're coming with us right now. We'll get your stuff later.
What, Cassie? I don't want to go with you. They let me in the band. They don't ignore me.
Ouch.
Oh, Sammy, I'm sorry if I've been ignoring you, but we really can't stay here. I told you, you'd understand one day. Just trust me.
Can they come with us?
No, Sammy, they can't. But if you want, we can come visit them one day, okay?
I don't know.
I promise, Sammy, we'll take good care of you.
Let's go.
Well, okay, Cassie. Goodbye, guys. I'll come visit you one day, okay?
I'm mortified. How did it follow us over there?
Well, it is attached, Helen. I mean,
But there's so much more of it. It's like it's multiplied. And it's all your fault. You've embarrassed me in front of Mrs. Hismount and anyone who's anyone in this city.
oh, to hell with Mrs. Hismount.
Helen, Dave, don't you walk away from me when I'm right in the middle of blaming you for ruining Sarah's party. How could you do that? You should be ashamed of yourselves. It's bad enough that you live like this, but to bring your mess over to my house and on such an important night, Sarah's upset. She's beside herself.
Is there a copy print shop open this late?
Dave! You people with your strange, stringy stuff everywhere and your band in your living room, who I find very attractive. But that's besides the point. Minnie, that is enough. Our life is none of your concern. Though I don't understand all of it, I don't want to talk about it with you of all people. None of my concern. None of my concern. Oh, sure. I was fine pretending you had a nice, tidy house when I came to visit. But when your mess shows up at my house, and on such an important night, oh, then it certainly does become my concern. Well, no one ever invited you over, Minnie. You just waltzed on over and invited yourself. Well, I was only trying to be neighborly, which is more than I can say for the two of you. Never even stopping by for tea, always making me come to this dump. Dump? My house is not a dump. I'll have you know I clean this house from top to bottom every single day.
It's true, she does. Believe me, I know.
Minnie, this is not about my cleaning habits. Oh, it certainly is. Maybe if you were a bit tidier than all that clutter when it showed up at Sarah's party. She's upset, Helen. She won't even come out of her room. Ha! Of course she couldn't. How could she? I don't know what you mean. No, Secretary, first ladies have given you hand-knit tea cozies. Your daughter's not coming out of her room, and she's not going to medical school. And you want to know why? Because she's not real. She's just your fantasy daughter printed out of heavy cardstock. You hear that, Minnie? Cardstock. And I'll tell you, 2D girls cannot go to 3D medical schools. So why don't you ride into your perfect little house, go on your perfect little computer, and print out a nice big picture of a university and stick Sarah right on in there.
Oh, I have never been so insulted in my entire life.
Consider this the end of our friendship, Helen. Don't think I won't be telling the girls about this. You'll be blacklisted of every book club in the area. You'll never have tea in this town again. You'll have to live as a recluse because Minnie...
You won't be allowed over the streets. You'll probably starve because I haven't given you my coupons to go grocery shopping.
Minnie!
You give me back that Barbara Streisand CD I lent you. You don't deserve to listen to Barbara.
Minnie!
What?
Thank you for the lovely evening, but Dave and I are quite tired, so if you could be a dear and don't let the door hit you on the way out, thanks.
Oh, the nerve! Now, boys, here's where you can reach me. Here's my home number, my cell number, my BBM, my fax, oh, and my email, perfectmom@gmail.com.
Who does she think she is? First my husband and now them.
Helen, you're not supposed to be here in the first place.
They did come in handy, Dave. I mean, where else were you supposed to find a babysitter on such short notice?
Well, I still want them gone, Helen. I mean, we can't afford all these people living with us. Think of the expense. I'm sorry, Helen, but they'll have to go.
You're right, Dave, but we should pay them, or at the very least give them a nice big tip. After all, they didn't watch Sammy for us. Let me just get some money.
Where is Sam?
Oh, he's probably in his room sleeping.
And what about Cassie?
Oh, Cassie Nick left just a little bit before us. They're probably up in her room.
Oh, they better not be doing anything. Cassie, Roderick!
Dave, I don't think they're here.
That's ridiculous. Where could they have gone?
Maybe Sammy knows.
Yeah.
Sammy?
Sam?
Sammy? Oh, Dave, come on. They're gone, Dave. All of Cassie's stuff is gone and Sammy's not in his bed.
What? What do you want me to say?
You must have something to say, Dave. Goodness knows just sitting there doesn't help.
I'm just sitting here, I'm thinking.
Oh, well, that's the first.
Helen, I'm in no mood for this.
Oh, and I am? Oh, I hope they're all right.
They'll be fine.
How do you know? How do you know?
Oh, Helen, calm down.
No, Dave, I will not be calm. This is not the time to be calm. That won't help. Maybe if you stop being so pig-headed, we could do
Helen,
something.
you want to be like that, then I'm not.
So this is all my fault
I
now.
didn't say that, Helen. That's who's arguing either.
How could you say it was my fault? I didn't see you home watching
We
Sammy.
both decided to leave him with them, and
But it was your idea, Dave. Like I said, pig-headed. That wasn't even funny! How did you get in my house in the first place?
I've often wondered the same thing.
Maybe
Oh,
this is all their fault. Well, if it wasn't you, then who was it? Aha! I knew it was you, Dave. Shame on you. How could you do this to us?
Helen, be quiet. They're pointing to you too.
Both of us, but I never said anything.
That's right, Helen. You never do anything. You just fuss and clean and fuss and nothing else.
I could.
Bread, Helen, bread.
Well, if someone
Oh,
would.
Helen,
If someone would fix that toaster!
I said I would fix it. I just don't feel like it.
You never feel like anything, Dave. That's why I'm always cleaning. I got double the work. I'll see you doing your share around here. and what you want.
Oh, that is it! I've had just enough of you people sitting around all day, interrupting our lives. It's bad enough you make all this racket. You can't even look after an 8-year-old boy! Get out! Oh, out! No, out! Ignoring it didn't work, and now I'm putting my foot down. Everybody out! That's right, hurry up! Take your baths and your symbol things and your boards and your chords and your guitar, whatever the heck it is. Get out! Go on, get! And that takes care of that.
What about the children? I know. If we get rid of all this, they'll come back. Yes, it'll go back to what it used to be, Dave. It'll be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect! Dave, help me!
Fine.
Not the plan! Dave!
Helen, it's not even real!
How could you say that?
It's plastic!
No, it is not.
It is! Look, it's not made of wood, it is plastic, Helen. It was made and you bought it. For goodness sake.
Stop fussing with my plan.
Oh, I catch me. Oh,
Dave, you're missing those strings of it.
Ted, why don't you get it? Oh,
Don't throw bread at me.
then don't be in the way when I'm doing bread! Oh, damn! Come on!
But Sam used to always leave the bread undone.
Helen, this is no time to get sentimental. Come under this skirt. Wait, come back. You're tangling yourself. And, oh, Helen, this one too. There, good grief. Oh, Helen,
That was your fault.
that was your fault.
That was yours.
This is mine.
I don't care.
Oh, Helen. Oh, my chair, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get the bread. I'm trying to clean this all up. You're not helping.
Well, Helen, you're being difficult, and I have to do this all
What are you
myself.
doing?
I'm getting
on.
credit too. You say you are, I'm getting credit too. I'm here too, you know, Helen.
Hurry up. You're taking too long.
Don't you dare rush me, Helen. I will take as long as I will. Purse.
Dave, follow me us.
Just ignore it, Helen. It'll go away. Oh, goodness. Come on. Come on, Helen.
You're such a big head.
Oh, cupcake.
Big head.
Cupcake.
Big head.
Cupcake.
Big head.
Shut up! Helen,
What?
look what you caused.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Yes, it's your fault. You don't see me, I'll tangle. Come this way. You go in front, I'll go behind. Here.
You missed.
But here.
Don't tug on it like that.
No, I'm tugging on it because it's stuck.
Well, then fix it.
That's what I'm trying to do, Helen, but it's a little difficult. You're making me carry it all.
I'm most certainly not. I'm carrying some of it.
Well, hold this.
All right, just get it unstuck.
That's what I'm trying to do, Helen, but it's a little difficult. I think I need a hand.
Well, I haven't got any to give.
Well-
You notice you're making me carry all of this.
Well, put that down. We'll deal with it later. Just help me with this. What?
I'm waiting.
For what?
For you to say please.
For God's sake, Helen, please, please, please. There. Are you satisfied?
No, you're hardly being sincere.
Sincere. Are you out of your mind? I'm helping you. What more do you want?
Helping me? So this is all my fault now. How could you say it was my fault, Dave? You're as much to blame as anyone.
I never said I wasn't, Helen, but you wanted all this cleaned up, and now you're just being so unreasonable and... Oh, stop! justice, and the thing is, Helen, I haven't. So you came up with this great idea to get rid of all of this junk, and maybe things will go back to normal. I don't know, maybe it'll work, but Helen, nothing's gonna work while you're just sitting there on your